Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna be building some more stuff in what was this crap, I don't want to spoil any parks. What's it? Prehistoric world Unna? Because it's a prehistoric world and this is so let's pretend this is near Unna. Obviously it wouldn't, I mean, Unna would not be in this kind of mountainous area. Just imagine the mountains aren't there though, okay? Just imagine Una's like right there where that mountain is. Let's actually get to building. Wow, I have not been here in a long time in this park. Okay, we have the list source there. At the end of the episode, we're gonna put in all the dinosaurs. Actually forgot which dinosaur won. I'm gonna do it off camera. So yeah. We need to add a fence. That's what we need to do first, because we don't want guests falling. Actually, let's look at what we have here for a second, because I forgot completely everything. Okay. So we have no attraction in here yet. I mean, technically this is an attraction since it has this. Now, what could we do? What could we do? Oh, I have an idea. We should probably add some rocks there, because you see those cliffs? Yeah, we don't want that. We don't really want that. Or we could do this. No, we're actually gonna do this. We're gonna use this rock. Random rotation on, please. Rock. More rock. And more rock. We want to go for a smaller rock down here. Oh crap, I just forgot to delete some videos and whatnot in my files. Okay, let's just hope this video does not end. Let's just hope it doesn't end randomly. Okay. Yeah, I like the way this looks. Wait, no, but they would be able to get here to the guests. But what can fix that? You know what? Our fence can fix that. Fences always fix stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's just add another rock. Actually, could we add anything to make them not be able to get down? Maybe add a little ditch, you know? Yeah, that's good. This is good. Little ditch. Little ditch never hurt anybody. Yeah, this is good. Let's actually add in some foliage. Never mind. Let's just smoothen out the ditch on this on the way down. Yeah, that's good. Oh wait, no, we need to add a ditch over here. That is good. I like the way this looks. No. Should probably get rid of this rock right here. Yeah, looks good. And actually, let's add in some rocks, some other rocks, some smaller rocks, some slightly sharper rocks. There we go. Okay. Now let's add in a little slope over here. And let's add in a tractor. And let's go on the workshop. No, not that. Let's put in the Europe tag. Which one of these do I like? I think I might go. I saw one over here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I like that. But of course, the person who had made this building had to use the tropical plants and not the dynamic foliage. Of course, of course. Who would have expected it? This one looks good. Now we just have to hope that again, that they didn't use... They never want to use dynamic foliage, do they? Never. They never want to do it. Just never. If this next one also doesn't have dynamic foliage and I like it though, the building, you know, I am gonna crash out. Kind of like this one. This looks kind of cool. No, actually no. This, however, yes. Yes. This is just a wower. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Maybe we should add in some medieval buildings into here. Maybe! Oh, I have an idea. We could add, like, 3 enclosures over here. So here we have the hadrosaur and sauropod enclosure, and we're gonna have some kind of carnivore over here. And then we kind of have, like, an aviary over here. Yes! Yes! A little mini medieval tour. And we can make this medieval themed. So let's go get some medieval buildings. Medieval. Hold on, my balls are itching. Okay, rating. Okay, let's get everything that I like. I'm getting that medieval castle. I like this medieval house. Medieval props pack. Medieval home. Medieval tower. Medieval building. Medieval lantern. That's about good. Now let's put in med from medieval. Now we have all our medieval things. So let's just add them in. Actually, you know what? Should we add in a rock arch over here? You know what? Yes, that's what we're going to do in a second, though. Let's... medieval house. Actually, wait, hold on. What do we have here? Medium dinosaur house. Medieval castle. Let's add in a medieval rural home. Let's make a tiny little village back. Not a village. Not a whole village. That's a bit too big. Yeah, that looks good. And then we could add in a lantern. Like right there. There we go. And maybe... What else can we add? Maybe a second home? Hello, can I not? I can't pull it upwards. Great. Oh, that's probably the reason why. Let's smoothen this out a bit. A little schmoovy. Then... Yeah, you know what? Let's add in a path to sell off the medieval vibe. As if this is a tiny town led by, like, what? Maybe, like, only a few people live here? I mean, what? Maybe, like, 6 to 10, maybe, like, 5 to 15 people live here. I mean, it doesn't look that big. You know, let's actually use a smaller path to be a bit more precise. Yeah, this is good. This is pretty good. Let's add in a bit of path over here. Yeah, okay, I like this tiny little village here, this tiny town. Hold up. My balls are itching a lot right now. Should I be saying that? Some of you might be sensitive. I mean, men have to do what they have to do. They have to scratch their balls every now and then. They do itch sometimes. I mean, obviously not in public, but... I mean, if you're not in public, then do it. Do it. Scratch your balls. You gotta scratch your balls sometimes. Mid. What else? I think we have to add in one more building. We have two kind of like big buildings. I feel like we should add in this castle somewhere. Maybe like right here. Yeah, this looks good. Now let's... I kind of want this to be overgrown, I think. So it doesn't matter if it's embedded into something. Let's just put it down. Right there. Now you do have this little section over here. So let's just... boom. No, wait, hold up. Eh? Yep, that's good. Cover this up. Yeah, I like the way this looks. Let's add in some more like... Let's add in this, you know? This might make it look a bit more overgrown. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Let's just get rid of this little tree right there. Yeah, I really like the way this looks. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I like this enclosure for now. Let's get rid of one of these rocks. This rock has to go because we need an exit to go into the next enclosure. Let's add in the door. Actually, first we should add in a fence over here. Okay, we need the toll to go up here. Because there's no other way to get up. Now we need to get rid of some water. Now we go back. We go over here. Then over here. Maybe go straight past this little town. And then straight into the next enclosure. There you go. I like the way this looks. Well, let's just re-add in the plants because I hate it every time you place a stupid, like, torch rack. Every time you do that, the game decides, you know what? Fuck your plants. Fuck them. You're not allowed to have plants there anymore. Well, let's make the water a bit thinner there, or the path, I don't know. Okay, now we have to add in... I'm a bit too lazy to cover this entire path with rocks. And of course the dinosaurs want some privacy too. So let's give them their privacy by adding a few rocks. Or maybe we should add in a glass wall. Yes. Yes, I like that. I like that idea. But where do I want to put the glass? Not here yet. You hear me? Yet. Not yet. Now this is the spot where I want to have some glass, so you can see the sauropods eating these trees over here. I mean, who doesn't want to see a brachiosaurus eating some leaves? Well, let's get a glass wall. Now, which one should we use? I quite like this one. I like this one too. Well, I think we're gonna use this one. I love using this one. It's very cool. It's very usable. Well, let's move it upwards. Oh crap, I forgot to turn off random rotation. Well, let's just duplicate this. Duplicate. Oh, stupid. Red. There. We need a red one. And just spinny it a bit. There we go. Now we move it down a bit. There. Spin it again. We move it over here. Then move it down. And there we go. Now we need to raise the terrain a little tiny bit. That's a bit too high. What the heck are you doing? I said up! This is not up! What the heck is it doing? Honestly, just... Fuck that, just fuck it. Okay, we have a little glass wall here to be able to view the sauropods, even the plantulonians, plantulitos. And I'll just grab all of these rocks and then move them down. Actually, you know what? Let's just grab these 3 rocks and manually do that, because when you just grab them all and then just put them down there, it looks kind of just weird. It looks kind of AI generated. Of course, nothing in this game is AI generated, but still it looks kind of AI. There we go. Yeah, that looks way better if we would, instead of just like copying it. It's nice and like more textured, I guess. Is that the right word? Textured? I don't know. And that tree is actually no, that tree is not blocking the view really. So okay. Let's grab our path. We should probably take this fence and move it a bit away from the path. A little bit more this way. There. Looks better. But let me just elongate this a bit more. See how that looks. Let me just elongate it again. Actually, let me just elongate it all the way back here. Oh, come on. Actually, no, that's not that bad. That's actually better. That's actually good. Okay, I think the enclosure's basically kind of done now already. Let's just add back in all of these trees. There's no nests in here, so let's add in some. Let me add in a cave, like right here. Let's add in another cave. Because the cave nests aren't really too distracting. That's why I like to use them a lot. Let's just add in another big nest somewhere, like right there. Actually, no, there's a tree right there. That's a really good spot. That's not really a good spot to put it. Right here? Yeah, that looks good. Let's use a nut plant. And yeah, I quite like the way this looks. So we are at 24 minutes. Let me think. What else could we add? We have the medieval stuff. Maybe we could add in some rocks on the other side. Line up the path with some rock. And I think maybe we could add in a path over here. Maybe we could add in a little restaurant. Yes, that's exactly. Yes, this is good. That's a good idea. Oops. Let's add a bit more path over here. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay, we have our little eating section over here. Now we can put in a restaurant. I don't want too big of a restaurant. Let's get a medium-sized restaurant. And we don't have any German kind of restaurants. We only have like I think there was a I think I have a Roman one and maybe a swampy one. I don't know. Let's see. The problem is most of the restaurants in Jurassic World Evolution 3 are mostly just from Jurassic World, which isn't very good because then we can't find any good restaurants. Is that a KFC? Okay, I don't know if I've already said this before, but I really love KFC. I literally like it more than McDonald's. Sometimes I do want to go to McDonald's a bit more, which has been the thing this month. But come on, you can't keep eating KFC like every damn week. At some point it's gonna get bland. So you gotta mix it up a bit. Try new stuff. I think I like this quite a lot. We have this one, which is a pretty terrible one. I mean, I don't want to offend the person who made this, but it's not very good. We have this Roman one, and then we have this cabin, which we just got. I should probably get this to the right level. There, that looks good. Hold on, let me take a look at this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we have a little restaurant area over here. Now let's go into edit group and let's just yoink this right here. Actually, let's take a look. Is there any different? No, they're all the same. So it's just multi-select this. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay, now we split this from the group, and then we just yoink this away. Then we just yoink these, and then look at this. An easy way to make lots of seating without needing to place so much. Oh, you know what? This kind of makes me You know what? This kind of reminds me of a classic German beer garden. I've obviously never been at one before. I'm too young to drink beer, but still, this reminds me of a beer garden. A beer garden. It also kind of reminds me of one restaurant I was at one time. It was when I was on vacation in Belgium, but it wasn't in Belgium, it was in a little German city. village called Monshao. I don't remember. Actually, no. Yes, I did make a few videos about that little town. You should go check those videos out. It's gonna. No, 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 no. Now what are we at? We are at 30 minutes. That's time. Well, yeah. If you enjoyed that video, like and subscribe to not miss any more videos. The next video on this megapod will come out in the next 2 weeks. Obviously, it's gonna come out in early February, I believe. And yeah, bye!